and your braids not coming out as neat as you want them to. Today, I'll be sharing 5 common mistakes most beginner braiders make. So, hello, therapy family. You're welcome back to the Hair Therapist. If you're new here, my name is Joy, and on this channel, I teach braiding techniques, hair care tips, and everything you need to know to grow your brand. So, stick with me as we get right into the video. So, today we'll be talking about 5 different mistakes that all beginners make while braiding. Now, the first one on my list here is parting, hair parting. Now, if you don't part your hair neatly, it gives you a very poor result, and I'm very serious about it. I'll be giving different examples of a neatly part hair and also a wrong part hair. Now, it is not every time, because it is not all clients that will want you to use braiding gel on their hair. So you need to get used and know how to part a hair perfectly without using braiding gel and also using braiding gel. So that is the first mistake every braider makes. The second mistake every beginners make is braiding too tight. Yes, braiding too tight. Now, when you braid a hair too tight, it makes the client uncomfortable. That is the first thing that he makes. It makes the client uncomfortable. Secondly, it damages the scalp. Yes, too much when you tighten a braid or when you braid a hair too tightly, it damages the scalp. There are so many people, so many clients that has a very light scalp, and when you hold the scalp too tight, it pulls out the hair. Yes, it can actually damage someone's hair. You need to learn how to braid firmly without causing pain. So these are the second mistake that all braiders make. Now, for the third mistake every beginners make is taking too much hair. And let me explain. When you want to get a neatly part hair, you don't have to take too much hair. You don't have to section too much hair. All you need to do is to section the hair smaller so that you'll be able to hold it firm and tight and good and clean, because you're still trying to learn how to braid. You are not a professional yet. You are learning how to braid. So what you do is you section the hair like smaller so you could be able to hold it firm. So this is the third mistake most beginners make. They make the section a large portion or a section of a hair, and when it's time to hold it, it becomes too difficult. It becomes difficult for you to hold down the hair. So that is why you get bad results at the end of the braiding. So you need to learn how to braid small before you get to the top, or before you become a professional, and how to hold a more larger hair. The fourth mistake every beginners make is skipping to prepare the hair. That is, you don't prepare the hair before you make it. Now, I'm not saying you need to have all the products in this world or all the hair care products before you be able to prepare a hair. Now, you can actually detangle this hair. That means you comb the hair properly, you detangle, you moisturize the hair. If it's a natural hair, you should get a moisturizer. Yes, a moisturizer. You apply it, you comb and detangle the hair properly so that when you're gripping, you will grip and it will be firm on your hand. When you comb the hair properly, it helps you to be able to grip the hair firm. Yes. So you need to take note of this. You need to know how to moisturize, detangle, and comb out the hair before you start braiding. Yes, too much of combing is not bad. But when you're combing, you should be careful so that you don't pull up the client's hair too much. That is why you need to moisturize. If it's for you to just sprinkle water on the hair, you put water on a bottle and you sprinkle it on the hair before you comb it out, so that it will help you and help the person you're braiding. That is the simple trick. The fifth mistake a beginner braider will make is rushing the process. You're still a beginner. You should be able to, you should control and learn how to be perfect before you start rushing. What do I mean by rushing? You want to be done braiding so fast. There are so many people that braid one hair for the whole day. It is fine if your capacity is to book a person, a client, for that whole day. Do that so that you can give that person the best results. Now, we need a returning client, not a client that will go and never come back. That is the concept. So for now, you're still trying to learn how to braid. So you need to braid slowly, carefully, and neatly. Do not rush the process. What you should be thinking of is to give the best result. So when you know that you're not fast yet, Take it slowly, calmly, and neatly. Then with time, you can now grow into braiding faster. That you can now start booking 2 or more people in one day. So these are the things you should take care of, or you should take note of when you want to be a braider. For a beginner braider, learn how to take things slowly. So I will run through it again. The 5 different mistakes that all beginners make is: number 1, not parting the hair properly. Secondly is braiding too fast. Thirdly is taking too much hair at a time. Fourthly is not detangling the hair properly. And the last, which is the 5th one, is rushing the process. So you need to take these notes down so that when next you're getting a client, or maybe someone you're learning on or something, learn or use this process and you will get a better result. So thank you for your time. See you on my next video. Please do not forget to like, share, and comment your thoughts on this particular topic. See you, my therapy family. Bye.